October 29th, 1929 was the day the stock market crashed, which means that everyone was unemployed and they were trying to find food and clothes because, you know, when the stock market crashed, no one has a job because they can't afford to pay anyone. So pretty much what they had to do for food was anything they could find that was cheap. So they had salted lard sandwiches, stew, which was called graveyard stew, which had milk, butter, pepper, and bread. Also, they had cornmeal mush because that was cheap, and you could buy huge boxes of cornmeal and make that. They pretty much ate anything that they could have, bread with gravy because that was cheap also, and since they couldn't find anything else that was really cheap that they could eat, they pretty much found whatever they could. So their gravy had chicken necks and stuff in it, pretty much whatever they could. If they couldn't afford that, they had flour and grease together, and they browned it and put that over their bread. Also, since they couldn't find enough food, they also couldn't find like decent clothes to hold them over, so they pretty much found whatever they could. That was cheap and they could buy in bulk, so they bought gray pants that were in bulk, pretty much because they were cheap and you could buy for your whole family. And they were good utility clothes. They also wore overalls a lot. They also had corduroy pants that they would wear until the corduroy fell out or the elastic wore out. Because that way you didn't have to replace them as often. And if you wore them until they were, you know, gone, then it was easier. And hand-me-downs you got from your families and everything like that. So, or you got them for your neighbors because your parents could wear them, your cousins could wear them, your siblings could wear them, anyone could wear them, and you just passed them down until you couldn't wear them anymore. Also, you bought your shoes. You had to like repair over and over and over again, so you couldn't have like 10 or 15 pairs of shoes. And it's like you go to Walmart, Target, Penny's, Payless, or anything like that to buy shoes because it was too expensive, and they probably didn't have them back then. So what you did to repair them was once the soles were out, you put glue and you put cardboard or paper or any kind of material, cotton, but not really a lot of fabric because that was too expensive. So that's how they repair their shoes, unlike today where you can go buy shoes, which is a lot easier because everyone has more money than they did back then when the stock market crashed.